Hi everybody, welcome to Health Wanted, the place to be for healthy living. Today, we are going to talk about emotional intelligence, its attributes, why it is so important, how to increase it, and much more. These days, with so many people suffering from stress, emotional intelligence can be a powerful tool for stress reduction. It equips individuals with the skills and information necessary to manage challenging circumstances and regulate their emotions. Subscribe to our channel so that we can provide you with essential information to help you maintain good health and well-being. Let's now go to the video. What is emotional intelligence or EQ? Emotional intelligence, sometimes referred to as emotional quotient or EQ, is the capacity to recognize, utilize, and control your own feelings in order to reduce stress, communicate clearly, sympathize with others, overcome obstacles, and diffuse conflict. Reaching your professional and personal objectives, thriving in work and education, and forging deeper relationships are all made possible by emotional intelligence. Making decisions about what matters most to you, acting on your intentions, and establishing a connection with your emotions can all be facilitated by it. Four characteristics are usually used to characterize emotional intelligence. 1. Self-management. You have the ability to restrain impulsive thoughts and actions, control your emotions in healthy ways, exercise initiative, keep your word when you make a commitment, and adjust to changing conditions. 2. Self-awareness. You understand how your emotions impact your ideas and actions. You are confident in yourself and aware of your advantages and disadvantages. 3. Social awareness. You are able to detect emotional indicators, feel at ease in social situations, comprehend the needs, wants, and worries of others, and identify the power relationships within a group or organization. 4. Relationship management. You are skilled at building and sustaining strong bonds with people, speaking effectively, motivating and influencing others, functioning well in a group, and handling conflict. Why is emotional intelligence so important? It is a well-known fact that those who are most successful and fulfilled in life are not necessarily the sharpest people. It's likely that you know great academics who struggle socially and do poorly in their careers or personal relationships. Your intelligence quotient, IQ, or intellectual capacity, is insufficient on its own to have a successful life. Indeed, your IQ can help you gain admission to college, but your EQ is what will enable you to control your emotions and tension during final exam day. Both EQ and IQ coexist and work best when they complement one another. Emotional intelligence impacts 1. Your productivity at work or in the classroom. Having a high level of emotional intelligence can help you succeed in your profession, lead and inspire others, and negotiate the social complexity of the workplace. In fact, many firms increasingly use emotional intelligence, EQ, testing before to recruiting, ranking EQ as highly significant as technical skills when evaluating job candidates. 2. Your bodily well-being. You're probably not handling your stress either if you can't control your emotions. Serious health issues may result from this. Unmanaged stress accelerates aging, boosts blood pressure, weakens the immune system, increasing the risk of heart attacks and strokes, and contributes to infertility. The first step toward developing emotional intelligence is learning stress management techniques. 3. Your state of mind. Stress and unrestrained emotions can also have an adverse effect on your mental health, increasing your susceptibility to anxiety and despair. You will find it difficult to establish and maintain healthy relationships if you are unable to comprehend, accept, or control your emotions. Your sense of isolation and loneliness may result from this, which may worsen any mental health issues you may already be experiencing. 4. Your relationships. You can communicate how you're feeling and comprehend how others are experiencing more effectively if you know how to regulate and understand your own emotions. This makes it possible for you to interact with others more successfully and build stronger bonds in both your personal and professional life. 5. The social intelligence that you possess. Having emotional intelligence connects you to other people and the outside world, which is a social good. Social intelligence helps you feel happy and loved, relieve stress, gauge other people's interest in you, and distinguish between friends and foes. It also helps you regulate your nervous system through social communication. Developing emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is a set of abilities that can be acquired at any moment. It's crucial to keep in mind, though, that understanding EQ doesn't mean you have to use it in your daily life. You don't always follow through on what you know you should do, especially when stress gets the better of you and overcomes your best intentions. You must learn to manage stress in the here and now, as well as in your relationships, in order to stay emotionally aware and permanently alter behavior in ways that hold up under duress. The following are essential abilities for enhancing emotional intelligence, EQ, managing emotions, and fostering interpersonal relationships. 1. Self-control. You need to be able to use your emotions to guide wise behavioral judgments if you want to use your EQ. Excessive stress might make it difficult for you to regulate your emotions and make deliberate, suitable decisions. Consider a moment when you were unable to handle your tension. Was it simple to reason or come to a clear decision? Most likely not. Your capacity to think clearly and recognize emotions, both in yourself and others, is weakened when you experience excessive stress. Though emotions are valuable tools for understanding both yourself and other people, they may also cause us to lose control of ourselves when faced with stress or situations that push us beyond our comfort zones. You can learn to take in distressing information without allowing it to take over your thoughts and composure if you have the skill to control your stress and remain emotionally present. You'll be able to make decisions that give you the power to restrain impulsive thoughts and actions. Effectively process and deal with your emotions, exercise initiative, keep your word when you make plans, and adjust to evolving situations. 2. Self-knowledge. The first step toward developing emotional intelligence is stress management. According to the science of attachment, your emotional experiences from now on are probably a reflection of what you went through in infancy. Your early life emotional experiences' consistency and quality can have a significant impact on your capacity to regulate basic emotions like joy, fear, anger, and sadness. It is possible that your emotions have grown into significant assets in your adult life if your primary caregiver as a baby recognized and appreciated them. However, if you had unpleasant, frightening, or confused emotional experiences as a baby, it's possible that you made an effort to suppress your feelings. The secret to knowing how emotion affects your ideas and behavior is to be able to connect to your emotions, that is, to have a moment-to-moment connection with your shifting emotional experience. Do you feel as though your encounters are constantly changing and you are constantly meeting new emotions? Do you have distinct sensations and emotions that you show through your subtle facial expressions, such as anger, sadness, fear, and joy? Are you able to feel things so strongly that they draw attention from you and other people? Are you aware of your feelings? Do they influence how you make decisions? In case any of these situations seem unusual to you, it's possible that you have suppressed or deactivated your feelings. You must rediscover, embrace, and learn to be at ease with your primary emotions if you want to increase your emotional intelligence quotient, EQ, and achieve emotional wellness. By engaging in mindfulness practices, you can do this. The deliberate practice of concentrating your attention on the here and now, without passing judgment, is known as mindfulness. With the use of mindfulness, you may change your focus from being lost in thinking to appreciating the present, your bodily and emotional experiences, and gaining a broader outlook on life. Being mindful helps you to focus and become more at ease, which increases your self-awareness. 3. Social consciousness. The ability to identify and decipher the mostly non-verbal clues that people use to communicate with you is a sign of social awareness. These indicators help you understand how others are actually feeling, how their emotions are fluctuating, and what matters most to them. Similar nonverbal clues from groups of individuals allow you to read and comprehend the power dynamics and shared emotional experiences of the group. Put simply, you're socially at ease and sympathetic. Understanding the role that mindfulness plays in social interactions is essential to developing social awareness. After all, when you're lost in your own thoughts, focusing on something else, or just nodding off on your phone, it's difficult to notice small nonverbal clues. Being socially conscious is being present in the moment. Even while many of us take great satisfaction in our ability to multitask, doing so means you'll miss the minute emotional changes in other people that contribute to a deeper understanding of them. In fact, concentrating on the encounter itself and putting other ideas aside will increase your chances of achieving your social objectives. It's a give-and-take process to follow the trajectory of someone else's emotional reactions. You have to be aware of how your own emotional experience is changing as well. Being conscious of other people doesn't make you less aware of yourself. You may truly learn about your own emotional state, values, and beliefs by taking the time and making the effort to truly pay attention to others. For instance, you will have discovered something significant about yourself if you find it uncomfortable to hear other people voice particular opinions. 4. Relationship management. The first steps in working effectively with others are developing emotional awareness and the capacity to identify and comprehend the experiences of others. You can successfully acquire more social and emotional abilities that will improve the effectiveness, fruitfulness, and fulfillment of your relationships after you have emotional awareness in place. Recognize the effectiveness of your nonverbal communication. It is impossible to avoid communicating your thoughts and feelings to other people through nonverbal cues. The various muscles in your face, particularly those surrounding your lips, nose, eyes, and forehead, enable you to interpret other people's emotional intentions and express your own feelings without using words. Your brain's emotional center is constantly active, and others won't ignore its signals even if you do. Understanding the nonverbal cues you give out can be very helpful in fostering better connections. Play and comedy might help you decompress. Play, laughing, and humor are all organic ways to relieve stress. They take on some of your burdens and assist you in maintaining perspective. Laughing balances your neurological system, which lowers stress, calms you down, sharpens your intellect, and increases empathy. Recognize disagreement as a chance to get to know others better. In human interactions, conflict and disagreement are unavoidable. It is impossible for two people to always have the same desires, beliefs, and expectations. That needn't be a terrible thing, though. Building trust amongst people can be achieved through constructive, healthy dispute resolution. Conflict encourages freedom, creativity, and safety in partnerships when it's not seen as threatening or punishing. That's all for today, and always remember to stay healthy. Subscribe to the channel to receive regular health tips and advice. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.